Hey everybody, welcome to Week 9 of Brainiac Baseball's 1980 Detroit Lions alternate history. Today's matchup features the Detroit Lions versus the New York Giants at Giants Stadium. And the Detroit Lions are coming off of a big loss last week to the Houston Oilers. We were tied at 14 heading into the fourth quarter, and then the wheels came off. Danielson threw a pick six. The Oilers had an 88-yard touchdown pass, and the game was over before we knew it. Looking at some of the stats after the game, the Oilers do have the number one defense in all of football. So I guess it stands to reason that we lost that ball game. We only put up 199 passing yards, and we did manage to break the 100-yard barrier in rushing. And we won time of possession, which we've been accustomed to ever since week one. So I'm not really sure what the formula is that we could have done to improve our chances of winning that ball game, but it wasn't meant to be. We took the L. We're 3-5, and we're getting ready to play the New York Giants. So let's take a look at the contest. As you can see right here, the point spread for the game is Detroit giving 1.5 to the Giants, and the over-under is at 38.5 points. Here's the contestants. We have John M., who is the only, he's the only one who is taking the over today. Everyone's taking Detroit giving up the points. John M.'s taking the over, and Don and Sean from World's Worst Gamer are both taking the under. And I can understand why they might consider doing that. We saw, if you watched the preview of the Monday morning quarterback from this last Monday, you saw that the Giants have a bunch of injuries. So do we. But their injuries are on offense. So I feel like we're going to have a good opportunity to put up some serious points. So I'm thinking the over is going to be a guarantee. I don't know if we're going to win this ball game or not. But let's go ahead and get started with today's matchup. As always, I appreciate everyone following along. Like and or subscribe to the channel. There is the matchup there, the Giants. I always thought it's so weird that a team would have their name as the logo. I've always thought that was weird. All right, let's play the game. We're taking a look here at the kicking off. So we are kicking off to them, it appears. So we'll get the ball at halftime. That's good news. So let's go ahead and kick this game off, and then we'll take a look at the Giants' offense for today. A normal kickoff, Pittman back to receive. Caught by Pittman at the 4-yard line, and he brings it back to the 11. So only a 7-yard return. The Giants will be starting on their own 11-yard line. Let's take a look at their offense. Not great. Phil Simms, he's in his second season as a New York Giant. This is his rookie card. I think I've mentioned that before. We did a 1980 Topps wax pack opening looking for this card. It's the best card in the set. If you take a look here at his stats, he's below 50% completion. That is definitely to our advantage. 8 touchdowns and 9 interceptions. Their number one running back is Scott Laidlaw, who is probably most famous for playing with the Cowboys. He doesn't even have a Giants football card, and he is in there due to an injury to, is it Ernest Gray? I believe is their everyday running back. So he's out, and Scott Laidlaw, who's only rated an 82, is their main running back for today. Their fullback is a guy named Britton Zabari. He's making his second start, and he's in there because of an injury to the fullback. His overall rating is a 59. He should be easy to contain and maybe not so good at blocking. So that's an advantage for us. They do have their number one tight end, which is Gary Shirk. He is equal to our David Hill in rating. 21 receptions, 265 yards. There's Ernest Gray. No, I guess he's a wide receiver. He's their number one wide receiver. 41 receptions, 645 yards. Johnny Perkins is wide receiver 2 with 24 receptions and 470 yards receiving. And then we look at their offensive line. They also are suffering an injury to right tackle, which is why Terry Falcon is in there. And they don't have a starting punter. They had to sign somebody named Steve O'Smotherly. That can't be a real name. That has to be a fictitious, made-up name here in the game to fill that roster spot. So they don't have a punter, they don't have a running back or a fullback, and they're deficient at right tackle. So I feel good for us. We'll take a look at our defense a little bit later on. Let's get the game started. Well, let's start off with our balanced defense. You know I like to go that direction. We're going to start off with the Tampa 2 squeeze. Giants line up the 10-yard line. Sims takes a snap, drops back. He's in trouble. And he dumps it over the middle. Perkins makes the catch, breaks free of Oldham, and he finds some room for 21 yards. So wide receiver 2, Johnny Perkins, making the catch to start off the ball game. A big gain for 21. So 1st and 10. And they come out passing. I still think they're going to have to try to run it here before too long. There's a whistle, and it looks like it's going to be offensive offsides by Benson, Brad Benson. He is their most highly rated offensive lineman. That'll move them back 5 yards to the 27, make it a 1st and long for Phil Sims. We're going to go back to balance. We're going to, let's try to do the 4-3 contain. At some point here, they're going to run it. This is the run. Turns upfield, Laidlaw does, and he gets tackled for a 3-yard gain. Brought down at the 30-yard line. So 2nd and 12 now. Okay, let's do this weak side dog where the linebacker will step up. The left linebacker. Smith drops back strong. Rush Gray breaks over the middle. Tackled by Stan White. A 10-yard pass to Gray. Short of the 1st down. It's 3rd and 2. Now, this is where I always get a little bit confused. Now, it switched over to the run defense. And yes, we are going to go with the run defense here. We're going to do the 8-man front. And that way, if they decide to pass it, we'll at least have it covered. Now, it's going to be a run up the middle to Laidlaw. Hit hard by White, brought down at the 43. 1st down, Giants, and Stan White, our best linebacker now. No, I'm sorry, he's our 2nd best linebacker. He is going to be injured, but he's staying in the game. And they do get the 1st down. They got a 3-yard gain on that. So the Giants are moving the ball here. We have to, we got to stop them. Let's go back to the balance defense. And we're going to come back with the Tampa 2 squeeze here on 1st down. To toss to Laidlaw to the right side. He gets a 6-yard gain. That's the 3rd rush for Laidlaw for 12 yards. And so far, Giants are moving the ball pretty well against our defense. 2nd and 4, 2nd and short. I would pass it here. We're going to try to do the corner blitz. Try to get some pressure on Phil Sims. Now they're going to run it to the right side. Off tackle, White delivers a massive hit. Laidlaw holds off White, brought down by Luce for a 6-yard gain. And another Giants 1st down. And they are now into Lions territory. I do not know how we're going to stop them here. We have 2 linebackers injured as well, and a defensive lineman ourselves. So we are not the most healthy defensively. Okay, we're going back to the balanced defense here. Let's do a basic cover 2. They are going to run it to the right side. Forced out on the 33-yard line, a 12-yard gain for Laidlaw. So they are running at will here in their first possession. It's 1st and 10 on the Lions' 33. Almost 6 minutes off the clock so far. Let's do a cover. Well, why would they stop running at this point? Let's do a 4-3 contain. Yeah, it's going to be another draw to the right side. So they're taking advantage of us being weak on the right side here. Laidlaw rushes up the middle for 4 yards. He's got 34 yards rushing. 2nd and 6. Okay, let's go back to the Tampa 2 squeeze. That's where the corners try to push the wide receivers to the sideline. It's going to be another run up the middle. I am really not doing well on calling plays. Only a 4-yard gain, so it's 3rd and 2. We've got to hold them to a field goal here. So we're going to do a run defense. We're going to do a goal line stack. They've been running it up the gut, and now they're going to pass it to the tight end. Gray has trouble getting open. Perkins makes the catch. 1st down, a 9-yard gain to Johnny Perkins. And the Giants are absolutely unstoppable here. I guess if we're going to get the over, we're going to have to expect the Giants to put some points on the board. I just didn't think they were going to move it like this. 1st and 10. Let's move to the run defense. They've shown a lot of run. Here's the Tampa 2 react. Yeah, they're going to run to the right side again to Laidlaw. Hit by White, tackled at the 9-yard line as Laidlaw gets 7 yards. 2nd and 3. Half of the first quarter has gone by. Stan White's got 6 tackles so far on the first drive. He is putting in some overtime. All right. Let's do the goal line stack. I think what we're learning in this first drive is Phil Simms with that sub 50% completion percentage. He's 3 for 3, but they don't really trust him. And even with a backup running back and fullback in there, they continue to try to run. There's a 1st down for Laidlaw, running it right up the middle, even though we called the perfect play. And this does not bode well for us. It's his 1st and goal on the Lions' 6-yard line. Let's just keep guessing runs at this point. Oh, it's going to be a pass to the left side. Pass to Perkins, bobbled and pulled in. A 6-yard touchdown pass to Perkins. They played us like a fiddle. There was nothing we could do to stop them. They had 1 penalty, and Danilo kicks the extra point. What a disaster that was for us. As they took off 9 minutes, kickoff to the back of the end zone. And we're going to take over on our own 20-yard line. Let's take a look at our offense real quick. Gary Danielson, he is our quarterback. You can see he's having a career year. With a good game today, he could have a new career high in passing yards. 11 touchdowns, 12 interceptions. So kind of what you might expect from him. Billy Simms, he is our man. He has 777 total yards rushing, 3rd best in the NFL. Of course, we have our fullback, Dexter Bussey. Been very solid for us, 166 total yards. Our top tight end is David Hill. Actually, the only tight end that we have that has made a reception. 16 receptions for 120 yards. We keep throwing it to him. He hasn't really impressed us yet. No touchdowns for David Hill. We have Freddie Scott, the number 1 wide receiver in all of football. 60 receptions, over 1,000 yards, and 6 TDs. We've targeted him 100 times. He is definitely our go-to guy. Wide receiver 2 is Leonard Thompson, 24 receptions, 309 yards. And our wide receiver 3 is Mike Freedy, 15 receptions, 175 yards. He has a touchdown. Taking a look at our offensive line, we do have an injury. We have 2 injuries here. We've had to put Willie Parker back in there at center, and Homer Elias is now our right tackle. So if we're going to run the ball, we've got to run it to the left side toward Baldschweiler. Okay, let's get this game going. We'll take a look at the defense for the Giants the next series. And we are going to come out running the ball. No surprise there. We are going to run it to the left side. Here's a halfback draw. First and 10 on her 20. Sims gets the ball, runs outside. Good for 7-yard gain. So a good burst of speed from Billy Sims. Let's go ahead and run it back the other direction this time with a 2nd and 3. Hand off to Sims, runs it to the right side, wrapped up at the 30, but a first down for the Lions. Giants had 6 first downs and converted 2 third downs, so they were, pretty damn near unstoppable. All right, let's try to get Billy Sims out in the flat here. Daniels takes a step, drops back to pass. Sims has separations. He throws, caught by Sims, and brought down on the 43-yard line. Billy Sims gets a 13-yard gain out of the backfield. So we're moving it well here as we're on the 43-yard line. Okay. Go back to the pro set. Let's go to get Dexter Bussey into it. We're going to run it along the right side here. That's the weak side for them with Curtis McGriff in there. Certainly must be in there for due to an injury. Rated only a 69. Hand off to Bussey, runs right, hit hard by Kelly. Brought down at the 40 for Dexter Bussey. 2nd and 7, 3.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. I'm not ready to pass it just yet. Let's do the halfback toss to Billy. Give it to Sims, rushes to the right. Harris pounds Sims, goes for the ball and misses. Stopped near midfield, a 6-yard gain, just shy of the first down. 3rd and 1. We're going to run it right up the gut. Try to get that first down as we now are into Giants territory. Head off to Sims up the middle. Tripped up near midfield. Frank Marion isn't getting up, and he will be leaving the ball game. Marion is a linebacker, 3rd highest rated linebacker in the secondary. So they're going to bring in someone named Mark Whittington. Everybody moves up. More importantly, it's 4th and 1. We're going to go for it here. We are in Giants territory. So let's not screw around. Let's do a halfback. What are we going to do here? Let's do this I formation halfback blast through the left side. This is a big play. It's early, but we need to convert. 4th and 1, gives it to Sims, turns upfield, hit by Kelly, and a first down as Sims gets a 4-yard gain. Good job by Billy Sims. He's got 33 total yards. And Brian Kelly's got 5 tackles already. All right, we're going to come out firing here. Try to get Freddie Scott involved. Freddie Scott, we do the trips out play. Danielson takes a snap, avoids Jeter, bobbled and dropped by Scott. You don't see him do that very often. If you take a look at the secondary for the Giants, we're going to get into them a little bit later, but you can see they're pretty highly rated. Their free safety is not great comparatively. And in fact, their dime back is rated at 69. So they can't afford to have too many injuries today. Okay, so now we are 2nd and 10. Let's do this halfback toss to Billy Sims. Get Billy the ball back. Heads up field, brought down after a 7-yard gain. We're at the 37-yard line, not in field goal territory. So this is 4-down territory again, in my opinion. It's 3rd and 3. What are we going to do here? Let's do the halfback sweep along the right side. I wonder what their defense is. They're calling a short yardage coverage. Good call. And Sims gets a 9-yard gain down to the 28-yard line. So we're moving it pretty well here. As the first quarter is about to come to an end. It's 1st and 10. Let's see if we can't get David Hill involved. Hike to Danielson, drops back. Incomplete to Hill. Wow, that was just not a lot of dialogue there. It just didn't happen. That's going to end the first quarter. So each team has had one drive, and a quarter is already over. So we begin the second quarter, 2nd and 10 on the Giants' 28-yard line. Let's get back to doing what we do well. Let's try a run here. Let's try the old halfback draw. Maybe they'll think it's going to be a pass play. It's Rick Kane back there. So they're thinking a 3rd down back. Takes it inside, brought down for only a 1-yard gain. That was pointless. 3rd and 9. That was like throwing a play away. Let's do the slant. It's intended for Leonard Thompson, but I don't mind if they dump it off to Freddie Scott. 3rd and 9. Here we go. They have the blitz coming. Good coverage of Thompson. Scott makes the catch. Only a 6-yard gain. That is not going to get it done. It is 4th and 3, and we're going to have to go for a field goal here. So here we go. We're going to send Murray into the ball game. This will be a 38-yard field goal. Kick by Murray, and it's no good. Okay. So, yeah, this is just not going to happen today, folks. This is not going to happen. Oh, man, what a bummer. Let's take a look at our troubled defense. We've got one good lineman. Well, two, really. Mike McCoy and Mendenhall. William Gay just became a starter a couple of weeks ago. Bubba Baker's been silent. John Woodcock's in there due to injury. We've had 2 injuries to our linebacking crew, including our best guy, Charlie Weaver. He's out for the year. Our cornerbacks are pretty strong. I like our free safeties and our strong safety. Our nickelback is good too. We are great in the secondary. Yeah, we're in trouble today. Let's presume they're going to come out and start running it again. So we're going to be ready for this. They are going to toss it to the right side. Lateral to Laidlaw. McCoy brings him down. There we go. McCoy stepping up, keeping Laidlaw to just a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8. All right, let's do a Tampa 2 react. They are passing underneath. Pass over the middle. Intercepted by Bradley, but he dropped it. Oh, we needed that one so bad. A pass to Gray, knocked down by Luther Bradley. That's going to make it 3rd and 8. This is absolutely an important play. Now, it doesn't seem like Phil Simms is the kind of guy to go deep. So we're going to do a sideline prevent here. Try to keep it underneath. Yeah, this one's going to be underneath as well. Feeling the heat. Bradley picks it off and he drops it again. Somebody get him a pair of gloves with some stickum on it. We are going to get the ball back here. A good job by our defense. I guess Luther Bradley specifically. And Arnold's back to receive the punt. A 34-yard punt. Fair catch by Smotherly. And this maybe is where we have a little bit of an advantage. Now it's 1st and 10 on the 43-yard line, our own 43. Let's get it going. Are we learning our lessons? Do we just need to run the ball? It seems like we can get it done if we focus on the rush. Simms, 4-yard gain. Up the middle as Weston makes the tackle. 2nd and 4. Let's do this halfback trap. This will run to the right side, which is the weak rated side anyway. Bussey's going to get the ball this time. Hand it to Bussey. Turns upfield. And a 6-yard gain gets the first down. So good job by Dexter Bussey. He's got 2 rushes for 9 yards today. 1st and 10. We're into Giants territory. 12 minutes to go in the half. All right. I'm not a big fan of those. Let's go into the single back set. And we will do a weak side blast. Hand off to Sims, goes up the middle. Martin lays into him. And Sims will get 4 yards as George R.R. Martin makes the play. 2nd and 6 on the Giants' 43-yard line. Let's get another back out there. All right. I feel like we really should be trying to get a pass here. Let's do a strong toss to Sims. Rushing up the middle. Sims gets a 6-yard run. And that is a first down. Okay. If you can't hear, I'm glad. I believe my maintenance men are outside working on my front yard. So if you hear weed whacking, that's what's going on. Okay, so 1st and 10, down to the 37-yard line. Let's try to get Freddie Scott on the deep flag here. Danielson drops back. Scott has trouble getting open, and nobody can get to it as they tried to. Danielson tried to get it to Ray Williams, our 5th wide receiver. That's always a bad sign. It's now 2nd and 10, and I feel like we're going to have to pass it. Even if we don't get it all back. Let's try to get it to Freedy here on this curl. Hike to Danielson, pass over the middle. Freedy makes the catch. First down, Detroit, as Danielson completes the pass to Freedy for 10 yards. I need a little drink of my whiskey. Oh, that's the good stuff. It's Maker's Mark today. So first down for Detroit. We're at the 27-yard line. We know we're going to have to get closer. Let's try Freedy on the out. Off target, incomplete. So Gary Danielson, 3 for 7 today. He's looking like Phil Sims is expected to look, I think. It is now 2nd and 10. We need a good draw play here. Yeah, let's do the I formation. Halfback draw to Billy. They're thinking blitz. This is a good call for us. And Sims only gets 2 yards. They're blitzing on the corner. Sims should have taken that all the way. It's now 3rd and 8 on the 25. We are due to complete a big play. Let's try this cutback to Leonard Thompson on 3rd and 8. Thompson doesn't have a catch today, so he's due for a catch. Strong rush by Kelly. Danielson avoids him, and it's an incomplete pass to Thompson. We're going to have to go for another field goal. Wow, this might actually be an under kind of game, isn't it? I don't feel good about sending him out there. This is going to be a 42-yard field goal attempt by Murray. Here we go. Long snap, kick by Murray, and it is good. The Lions are on the board. Missed the 38, made the 42. All right, normal kickoff. Pittman's back, gets it near the 10-yard line. Brings it back 16 yards to the 25. Taking a quick look here. So, as we mentioned our defense earlier, Bubba Baker, he's got 4 sacks on the season, and he's been quiet now for like 4 or 5 weeks. I don't know how to get him. We are blitzing as much, that's for sure. And Ray Oldham, who's becoming one of my favorite players, he has a couple of interceptions this year. So highlight a couple of our defensive players. 9 minutes to go in the half. And I'm thinking we just keep trying to protect the run. Hand off to Laidlaw. Takes it outside, wrapped up by Mendenhall. He only gets a 2-yard rush. So I think we're kind of figuring it out. We got to get them in a position to pass. And even when they're passing, they're keeping it underneath. All right, 2nd and 8. Let's do a 2-gap. Yeah, they're going to run it up the middle. Good call by us. Allen brings them down. There's a flag on the play. Unnecessary roughness on Simmons, our linebacker Simmons. And that's an automatic first down. 1st and 10. Simmons costing us big time. Oh, man. All right. 1st and 10. Let's go back to the run defense. Tampa 2 react. They're going to pass it underneath, over the middle, actually. Sims to Laidlaw, incomplete. So they tried to catch him in the flat. And that will make Sims 4 for 7 now with a touchdown. 2nd and 10. I'm going to bring in a nickel cover 2. The reason why we should be more aggressive in these longer down and distances, because Laidlaw is not that good. Yes, he's done well today, but if we can guess right defensively, we've already almost picked him off twice. And we know he's susceptible to this. Is a pass. Drop back to Gray. Dropped and bobbled. Incomplete to Gray. And now we could definitely bring the blitz. 3rd and 10. Now, if they pass it underneath, we might be in trouble. But we're going to take a shot. Let's do an all-out blitz. Oh, they're going to run it. Only 1-yard gain, and they're going to be punting the ball again. So this is what an odd game. Oh, Smotherly. A 32-yard punt returns 7 yards. Are we in their territory? No, I guess we're not. 1st and 10 at our own 32-yard line. 6 minutes to go. It's time to open it up a little bit here, right? Like, we need to take the lead before halftime. We need to show them that we're capable of moving the ball through the air. Pass out to Kane, makes a catch, and a 9-yard catch by Rick Kane out of the backfield. Tackled by Harry Carson. We haven't looked at their defense yet. Of course, they have the great Hall of Famer Harry Carson. There he is, All-Pro in 1979. 36 tackles. Beasley Reese. Remember him from his days with the Giants. Who else? I mean, I guess nobody else really. Maybe due to injuries, they just don't have anybody else in there. It is 2nd and 1, so you know we're going to throw it deep and try to get a big play here. Here's Freddie Scott on this corner route, which I love, but it's also possible for interception. And it's offsides by Dietrich. Damn it! So Dietrich, offside penalty. It's going to make it 2nd and 6, and now we're going to have to play it a little bit more safely. So let's get the ball to Billy Sims, try to get some of that back. Danielson hands it to Sims around the right side, and a 4-yard gain. That will make it 3rd and 2. Man, just how our fortunes change so quickly. 3rd and 2. This is not 4-down territory either. Let's do the wedge up the middle. They're guessing a blitz. Wrapped up by New York, but we do get the first down, a 4-yard gain for Billy Sims. 3:45 to go. Okay. Let's send out a bunch of receivers here. Let's start freaking their minds. David Hill over the middle. Hill's covered, of course. First down, Detroit, as Danielson throws it to Scott for 17 yards. Nettles lays into Scott. Who's Nettles? Doug Nettles. Okay. Need a little drink. First and 10. On the 39. Let's get back to the run here. Fullback power to Dexter Bussey. And a flag. Dietrich, 10-yard penalty for a block in the back. Dietrich's working his way right to the bench. I don't think we have anybody better. There he is. 9 penalties this year for 70 yards. And we're just past the halfway point. So, while this game is not going to let us do well today, now we have to pass it. We know it. They know it. Let's try to keep it underneath. Where's that pass to Billy Sims? I like that play. Is that in the pro set? Oh, there we go. All right, let's try to get back to Billy in the flat. Are they blitzing? Yeah, they're blitzing. Oh, 2-minute warning. Fair enough. So they're going to blitz. Billy will be open. Looks downfield. Sims has getting open. 11-yard pass to Thompson. So Thompson gets on the board. Is that Leonard Thompson? I guess it is. It's 2nd and 9. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, because it's a 10-yard penalty. My bad. Okay, 2-minute warning. 2nd and 9 at the 38-yard line. Spread receivers. I know you're probably like, why do you keep trying to get it to David Hill? But you should be able to utilize your tight end. He's well covered. Instead, they go to Thompson for the first down. Great job. He just gets enough yards. 9 for the first down. And we're at the 30-yard line. We really need to punch it in here, one way or another. Let's try the slant play. Danielson to Thompson. Great catch. A 5-yard pass. Oh, that's a quick pass. So that's not helpful at all. Minute 31 to go. I like that play. And it usually seems to work. Here we go. Another out. They're blitzing. Danson's under pressure. Tries to roll away. Incomplete pass to Hill. Finally tries to get it to Hill. That's going to make it 3rd and 5. You know what? We're taking a shot at the end zone here. We are going to do this corner route. It's 3rd and 5. If we don't make it, then we go for the field goal. Clean step to Danielson. Good coverage on Scott. Doesn't have a lot of time. Tipped by Nettles, and it's knocked down. And it's incomplete. So now we're going to have to go for a field goal. This has been a surprisingly tough game. It's got to be due to the injuries. Danielson, 8 for 15 with 80 yards. Field goal. Here we go. This is a 41-yard field goal. Snap, kick is up, and it's just inside the upright. Murray, 2 for 3 today on field goals. Let's go ahead and kick it deep. We would not be in this ball game if it wasn't for their terrible punter. Normal kickoff, down to the end zone for a touchback. We'll bring it out to the 20-yard line. That will leave it at 54 seconds. Now, there is no way they should, they've got 46 yards passing. There is no way they should be able to beat our blitzes. Let's do a dime short zone. This won't be a blitz. Let's just kind of see what they're trying to do here. Throws out wide. Perkins leaps and brings it in for a 12-yard gain. And he steps out of bounds, so that'll stop the clock at 44 seconds. Okay. So they came out passing. Let's do this cover 2 corner blitz. 1st and 10. This is going to be over the middle. Smith throws to Gray. It's off his hands. Incomplete. That will make it 2nd down and 10. 34 seconds to go. Let's do the all-out blitz. We're going to bring everybody here on 2nd down. And it's going to be over the middle again. Well covered. Applying the pressure past a Laidlaw, and he cannot make the catch. So Sims, who started out 4 for 4, is now 1 for his last 7. 3rd and 10. This feels like an all-or-nothing situation here. We're going to do a nickel blitz. Everyone should be covered. Looks downfield, bobbled and can't hold on to Perkins, so we'll get the ball back. And O'Smotherly has been terrible punting. Bad punt. A 30-yard punt returned 3 yards. 10 seconds, and we are definitely going to get a shot here for the Hail Mary. Maybe we'll get it if we could just get it down there. Now, 10 seconds is not enough for a Hail Mary and a field goal. I don't think you can call a timeout in this game. If there is a way, I've never figured it out. Okay, here we go, folks. Hail Mary. Snap to Danielson. Avoids a rush, puts it up. Harris takes down Scott. And that will end the first half. Freedy's not getting up. He's really hurt. Detroit fans hope it's not serious. And that was a 27-yard pass. That'll give Danielson 107 yards. And we get the ball back. Holy cow. And Arnold, back for the Lions, gets a good block, cuts down the sideline, and stopped on the 35-yard line, a 26-yard return. And let's take a look at the over-under here. So, Detroit giving up 1.5. That's where we're at right now. If you pick Detroit giving up a 1.5, you would be a loser at this point. And the 38.5, that does not seem likely unless this game opens up. I am trying to win, though, so we can't get too crazy. But we will go back to the run. Brian Kelly and Harry Carlson both have 6 tackles. Otherwise, not a lot going on with the defense here. All right, let's try the halfback sweep to Billy Sims. Sims got 73 total yards. I believe 13 are receiving. Sims gets an 8-yard rush, so a solid beginning to the second half. 2nd and 6. Let's do a Rick Kane fullback dive up the middle. Kane gets the ball, runs up the middle, tackled to 44. Only a 1-yard gain. Come on. That should have been easy as pie. It's 3rd and 1. Wow. Okay. Let's do the halfback sweep to the right side. I typically will just go up the gut here, but let's go around the end. Give to Sims around the right side, and he gets no gain. That's just total bull crap. Come on. We got to risk it. We have to risk it. Got to risk it the biscuit. Let's, there is no way they're going to stop him twice in a row. Where's our best offensive lines on the left side? Okay. So let's do the halfback draw to the right side with Billy. We only need a yard. Head up to Sims, goes around left side, hit hard. Stopped at midfield. It will move the chain. 6-yard gain for Billy Sims. That was risky, but we convert the 4th down. We are only 2 for 7 on 3rd downs today. So this, I don't know if it's their defense or our terrible offense. By the way, Jesse Thompson has moved up into the 3rd spot, and our punt returner is now our 5th receiver if we needed it when we go to the spread receiver playbook. So, okay, it is now 1st and 10. We're at the 50. Let's get back to running it. Weak side blast, 1st and 10. And it's to Sims, hit by Carson, tackled by Carson, only a 1-yard gain. So they're starting to guess what we're doing on 1st down, guess correctly. All right. Well, let's go to Freddie Scott here. 2nd and 9 in Giants territory. Snap to Danielson. He's going to tuck and run with it for a 5-yard gain. Brian Kelly makes the tackle. That will make it 3rd and 4. Not quite into field goal range, although, yeah, I mean, we still got a little ways to go here. But this could be 4-down territory, depending on what we do here. I kind of feel like the real Lions with this 4-down territory crap. Okay, let's do a strong toss to the right side for Billy. Snap the dance, toss to Sims, rushes inside. He only gets 1 yard. Oh, crap-tacular. It's 4th and 3. Oh, I don't know what to do. I think we got to try to pass. Look, we just got to get there. And we got to get it to Freddie Scott, right? We only need 4 yards. I hate to see, like, Jesse Thompson pop up as an option. We got to go to Freddie Scott. If not, we'll give him a short field, but they haven't moved it since their first possession, so we got to trust our defense here. Okay, here we go. This is going to be a spread comeback. We only need 3 yards. They are blitzing. Plenty of time. Daniel Scott incomplete. And we turn over the ball on downs. Wow. That is shocking. Shocking. Giants maintain the 7-6 lead. I'm nearly out of whiskey. What would you have done there? I don't know. I feel like we got to take chances. All right. They're holding on to the lead. I expect them to run. A 5-yard gain for Laidlaw. He has 13 rushes for 58 yards. Let's see here. Tampa 2, short yardage. No, they're going to pass it. Wow. Encroachment by Bubba Baker, giving them a 5-yard penalty and a first down. That is our 4th penalty for 35 yards. No turnovers today, but we are definitely hurting ourselves. We give them a first down, and they are in our territory now at the 47. Man, so frustrating. All right. Short yardage spread. They are passing. So they're starting to... Oh, touchdown. 47-yard. So, yeah, there's nothing we're going to do to beat this team today. If they're going to give them a 47-yard touchdown pass on a slant, then that's going to be tough. And the extra point is good. It's 14-6. We're going to get the ball at our own 20. And we've got 8 minutes to go in the third quarter. And I don't know what to do now. I feel like we got to try to pass it a little bit here. Feeling the pressure, and it's knocked down. Pass interference by Bussey, our own fullback. Offensive pass interference. Yeah, this game is over. There is nothing we're going to be able to do today to win, and that's the way it goes. I mean, it's not like Freedy is integral to our team. We always just go to Scott or Thompson, but we haven't completed a pass to Hill. We're struggling. All right, where's that pass play? There we go. Let's do the quick go to Rick Kane. New England cover 2. Ball's tipped, intercepted by Skorupon. So yeah, this game is done. It's only a matter of how bad now. We had those two, a 15-yard pass to Gray. Yeah, we had those 2 dropped interceptions, all the penalties, and then we've turned the ball over there, and that's the end of the game for us. There's not really much we can do. No gain. And this is with them having a terrible punter. I don't I don't know what else we could have done. Only a 1 yard gain. While we're holding them here, it's 3rd and 1. They did the same 3 plays as we did, and he gets a touchdown. So 20-6, 21-6. Yeah. I don't really know what to say. I mean, Danielson's been horrible. And the missed field goal, an injury to our 3rd best receiver, and now we're forced to go deep. And a flag, so another penalty on us, our 6th penalty. 1st and 15. Let's try to get to Jesse Thompson. Why not? Hey, he makes a catch. 10-yard pass to Thompson. That gets most of it back. Mike Whittington, who's already the worst linebacker they have, is out. And they're going to bring in Ben Apuna, who's a rookie out of Arizona State. 2nd and 5. Try to get to Freddie Scott. We only need 5 yards. Scott can't get open. Pass to Kane, though. And the Lions have a 1st down. So Kane comes out of the backfield, makes the catch, and we move the chains. So we're trying some different things. 3 minutes to go, basically, in the 3rd quarter. All right. Good coverage on Thompson. Pass to Williams. He can't hold it. We're going to our 3rd and 4th options, and that is bad. That is bad. We can't even get David Hill to catch the ball. Okay, let's try David Hill on this streak down the middle. And a whistle. And another offsides by Dieterich. Come on. I mean, I surrender. 7 penalties. It's 2nd and 15. It's ridiculous. Throw it deep. Danielson trying to avoid Jeter. Incomplete pass. I mean, they didn't even really think about it. It's 3rd and 15. Wow. Let's look at the trick plays. Let's try this rollout. Why not? I mean, we've got nothing to lose. 3rd and 15. Hike to Danielson. Rolls right. And he drops it, of course. So we got to punt it. This is our first punt today, isn't it? Am I wrong? I think it's our first punt. Pittman receives it. A 4-yard return after the 42-yard punt from Skladany. 1st and 10 at the Giants' 37. It's 21-6. That's 27 points. And if you are concerned about not going over, I don't think you should be. I think this game is going to make that happen. Also, if we're giving up 1.5 points, you think the game would also try to make it close. But so that would mean we'd have to score some points. But all right. Well, Phil Simms, 7 for 14, 120 yards and 2 touchdowns. I mean, McCoy brings down Laidlaw, 4 yards. Laidlaw, 17 rushes for 64 yards. Not bad for a backup. Oh, it's a run up the middle. 5-yard gain. So let's see. We 3rd and 1, tackled by Bradley. And we go to the 4th quarter. We're down 21-6. I have no idea how things got like this today. I had such high hopes. Goal line stack. 1st down. Tackle by McCoy. Oh. Phil Simms is out of the game. I don't know why it accepted my Tampa 2 react. So a 7-yard gain, but Phil Simms is injured and he's done for the day. Folks, there is a chance. All right, so their new quarterback is Scott Bruner, rated as 77. There he is. This is a Topps sticker from his rookie year. He's a rookie out of Delaware, and he has played this year. He's 9 for 23 for 93 yards and 3 interceptions. It's 2nd and 3. We're going to try to stop a run here, but I think we got a chance. Allen, good for a first down, of course. Laidlaw is unstoppable in this game. Okay, 1st and 10. You got to think they're going to run it. They don't want to put the ball in his hands. So we've got to find a way to stop them. 1st and 10, counter. And only a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9. Let's do a balanced defense here. Cover 2, double rover. So that way we're still attacking the quarterback and we have our linebackers home to make a tackle. And that's going to be a pass. Drops back to receiver, pass is short, intercepted by Oldham, but he drops it the 3rd time. And pass interference on the offense by Pittman. Come on. That is the 3rd interception we've dropped. It does move him back 10 yards. And now we've kind of got him where we want him, right? Now we're going to send everybody. Here we go. All-out blitz. And it's a straight shot. Shotgun. Sees the open receiver. Perkins pulls it in for only a 5-yard gain. Tackled by Oldham. So it must have been this route. That's okay. The primary route would have been a 40-yard completion. Good job by Bruner, though. Checking down. Making it 3rd and 14. Now we're going to do a dime short zone. Get that extra secondary nickelback back out there. Or actually, I guess it would be Walt Williams would be the extra guy. Here we go. Here we go. 3rd and 14. It is a pass. Takes the ball. He's on the run. He tucks it. Heads upfield. Only a 3-yard gain. Are they going to punt it? It is. They are going to punt it. 31-yard punt returned 5 yards by Arnold. We were able to stop them, but there's only 10 minutes to go, and we cannot mess around anymore. Danielson, 11 for 23. He has been total garbage. And I don't feel like we have any play that'll work. We have to pass the ball. I'm trying to find something that looks interesting. Let's try this dig play. Good protection. Scott gets his hands on it, moves to change a 21-yard pass to Scott. He's up to 71 yards now, and Danielson's at 50%. Why are they suggesting this fake punt? I mean, it couldn't be any worse, right? Let's try this bootleg option here. Why not? Scrambles on the puck. Norris is covered. Ball's tipped and knocked out by Nettles. He's been tough today, that Nettles guy. That play never works. 2nd and 10. We haven't been able to get the ball to Hill today. Jobs back to Hill's covered, of course. And he dumps to Norris. Tackle by Scorapon. And Norris gets his first reception this year. A 4-yard reception. He's on the board, folks. That might be the only good thing to come out of this game. As it's now 3rd and 6. We'll do this cut back to Thompson. Out wide. Steps out of bounds. A first down 8-yard gain. Good job by Thompson. I feel like Football Mogul's doing everything they can to keep us in the ball game. We need to strike fast, though. Like, we need to score, get the ball back, and try to make something happen. Danielson to Scott, tipped by New York, knocked down by Kelly. 2nd and 10. Try the trip out play. Try to get some of it out of bounds at the 33. Oh, good for a first down. Danielson, 17-yard pass to Scott. We are moving it along. We have yet to score a touchdown today. That's kind of brutal. Danielson looking for a target. Hill finds a seam. Caught by Hill. Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. A 5-yard pass to Hill. So Hill's getting on the board. Danielson's thrown the ball 30 times today. And not a lot of good has happened. All right. Let's try the slant play to Thompson. Thompson pulls it in. A first down, a 7-yard pass to Leonard Thompson? It is Leonard Thompson. When we need to, here in the clutch, we are moving the ball a little bit. Let's see if we can't get Scott in the end zone. Incomplete. Of course not. 2nd and 10. Let's try to do a halfback toss. Catch him off guard. Weak side dog. Only a 3-yard gain for Billy. 3rd and 7. I guess we got to try this curl play. We've only tried it once today. It was successful to Freedy, but it got him injured. Here's the snap. Danielson drops back. Almost caught by Felton. Pass to Thompson. Jesse Thompson knocked down by Eric Felton. Okay, if we go for a field goal, that will leave us down by, we still need to score twice. So we have to go for it here, don't we? Right? I mean, that's the only thing to do. It's the only option we have. Freddie Scott, we have to go to Scott, don't we? We need 7 yards. Here we go. Drops back to pass. Scott gets open. Pass out wide. Incomplete. And that is it. Wow. Wow. Unless we can get a turnover, this game is toast. What a incredibly disappointing game. Man. Yeah, they're going to run it. Laidlaw runs for 2 yards up the middle. I can't believe we're going to lose this ball game. 2nd and 8. Power O. Tackled by White. And Oldham is down. They're going to carry him off the ground. Oh, come on, man. Unfair. Unfair. 3rd and 6. Now we're going to call an all-out blitz, but they're going to run it. Hit by Gay. And no gain. Wow, we got lucky on that. They're going to punt it. Oh, Smotherly. 34-yard punt. 1st and 10. I mean, we need, like, the miracle of all miracles here. 1st and 10 to 45. Danielson fielding pressure. Nobody gets to it. And Leonard Thompson's hurt. So we are down to scrap heaps. What a terrible job we've done today. Just nothing good has come of today. All the injuries, all the penalties, the stupid interception, the ability to not even get 50% passing against the Giants, who are not even a good team and suffering so many injuries. What is it? 3rd and 10. Let's just go for the Hail Mary. That's incomplete. Punt. And it's a touchback. He can't even keep it in the field of play. Oh, man. Wow. What a major, major disappointment. We dropped 3 potential interceptions. Tons of injuries. Yeah, we got played today. Baker finally gets a tackle. 3rd and 4. Only a 2-yard gain. We're going to get the ball back. An injury after a 38-yard punch. Ralph Peretta. He must be on the special teams. 3 minutes to go. I don't know what to do. Let's try something kind of weird here. Why not? Let's try to pass it to Sims. And Sims does make the catch. 8-yard gain. 100 yards for Sims today. David Hill, 2nd and 2. Hill's hit hard. He gets the first down, 4 yards. Yeah, they're playing deep. They're expecting us to, as you might expect someone to, go deep here. We're trying to keep it underneath. We're just moving it along. Jesse Thompson can't make the catch. 2nd and 10. Caught out wide. First down, pass to Jesse Thompson. 20 for 41 today. And we've had no big plays. Intercepted, but he drops it. Intercepted by Terry Jackson, but he drops it. Ah, man. 2nd and 10. Coming up to the 2-minute warning. We'll do a fullback sweep. 1 yard. Oh, man. I thought that would take it down to the 2-minute warning. 3rd and 9. I don't know what to do here. Okay, let's see. Freddie Scott, 3rd and 9. They're going to double. Yeah, he's double covered. Absolutely double covered. Williams makes the catch for 8 yards. That's not good enough. It's 4th and 1. Yeah, we're just going to run it up the middle. Halfback draw to Sims. There's a 2-minute warning. Runs up the middle. First down. Wow, he just got it. New set of downs. I mean, we're killing them in every stat, but not getting it done today. All right, let's get it into the end zone. Freddie Scott. Play action fools to safety. Danielson unloads. Out of bounds at the 1-yard line. A 21-yard pass to Scott. Let's go up the gut. Get this one in. Halfback blast. Give it to Sims. Runs inside. No gain. Come on. Just put it in. So stupid. Let's go. Stopped on a 1 yard loss. So, yeah, we can't even run now. 3rd and goal. Fullback sweep to Bussy. Get some power behind it. And he's in for the score. That's right. That's Bussy's first touchdown. That's a positive for today. That is not going to be good enough. It's 38.5 points today is the spread, right? Double check that. 38.5 points. So we need one more score in this ball game, don't we? It's 2, 3, 34. So we would need one more score. You know we're going to onside kick it. Here we go. Onside kick. And recovered by the Giants. And they're probably going to run the clock out. I don't think we're going to have a single winner this week. That's crazy. We're going to blitz. We're going to attack. Let's attack the quarterback on every play. Why not? No, we're going to do the run defense. They're going to run it out here. And so, pro form toss, 3-yard gain to Laidlaw. Laidlaw is close to 100 yards today. I mean, our defense has done nothing. Goal line stack. Hit hard. 1 yard gain. 3rd and 6. Hey, maybe we could get the ball back. I mean, we can't win. We can't win. 4 yards. Oh, we're going to get the ball back. 32-yard punt, return 9 yards. 17 seconds to go. Hail Mary time. Why not? What a terrible game. 22 for 44. 1st and 10. Nobody can catch it. That's the ball game. Lions lose 21-3. The third quarter changed everything about the ball game. So disappointing. Let's take a look at the stats. I don't even know what to say about that. Everybody suffered so many injuries. We beat them in total yards. They had more rushing than we did. We had twice as much passing. Completion percentage was garbage for both teams. We had 21 first downs. I mean, they had that one big play, which the game gives them every single time. The 7 penalties. We beat them in time of possession, but really not by much. Billy Sims had 100 total yards. It was good to see Dexter Bussey get the touchdown. I wonder, no injuries came up, right? So we didn't lose anybody for next week. All those injuries were just for the game. The Eddie Murray field goal, when we missed that field goal, that's when the game was over. What a total bummer. Let's go take a look at the calendar here. Yeah, wow. As of now, for next week, Chicago is giving us 5 points. So come back tomorrow. We'll take a look at that. We are 3-6. Let's look at the playoffs. Yeah, we are definitely not in the playoffs. Eagles are 9-0. The Bucks, everybody else is 5-4. Steelers are 7-2, and everybody else is 5-4. That's ridiculous. Here's the standings, if you're curious. Actually, the 49ers have a worse record than we do. We're tied with the Redskins. Taking a look at the AFC, yeah, everybody's 5-4 or better, or worse, I should say, other than Pittsburgh. So, a real bummer. I don't know what I could have done differently in that game. It's not like their defense was that good. We tried running. It seemed to work. We missed the field goal, and then it was on. They scored, and we just couldn't catch up. So that's going to do it for today. We are going to come back tomorrow with the preview, the Monday morning quarterback, the review and the preview for next week against the Chicago Bears, a team we already lost 35-10 to. That was on opening day when I didn't know what I was doing. And you know what? I still don't know what I'm doing. But they are giving us 5 points. So I'll come back tomorrow, see if that changes when I try to take a look at the playbook, maybe switch it up a little bit. Until then, everyone, have a great day.